Irvin D.
We got the exercise. Yeah.
Thank you, audience, for being louder than me.
Sorry.
Raffles?
Yeah! There we go! I want to hear that cheer every time.
So, obviously, this is the shy and quiet one.
Where's your butter?
And oh God. All the quiet ones are over on Team Pegasi. Silver.
Yes.
And we have the box empty. We have an empty box.
Okay, who here likes ponies? Put your hand up.
With the quiet one.
Yes.
Okay, we need one more over on this time. Who wants to be on there?
Alex. There? Alex, right? Sure. I'll go over there. Alex.
Excellent.
Okay, so it goes like this, right? Dirty words, and I'm supposed to get a camera off me.
Okay, now each one of your teams, each one of your teams, you have to decide who is going to be your team leader. Have you decided your team leader? Okay, so you have to step up here and you'll be position number 1. Okay, have you guys decided your team leader? Okay, then you should position 1. There you go. Yes, you can do it.
It's been a long time since I saw the show. I'll give it a go. Wait, is that an emergency stop? It is.
Hey, how are we doing here? Are we ready? Okay, introducing the teams. Okay. On team Unicorn. I have a horrible memory. Okay, on team Unicorn, introduce yourselves, please.
I'm Silver. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
My name's Megan.
Nate.
Harrison. No.
I couldn't hear that.
I'm Waffles.
Clover Grassblake, aka Randy.
Okay, Randy. Clover Grassblake will be 2 hours. Do I have a varying volume? Hello? Hello? Is my volume varying? Okay. And on your team, you are?
I'm Graham. I'm Lex.
I am Princess Celestia.
Irvin.
Hello.
Violet going for the win!
Brandon.
Donnelly.
Donnelly. Excellent. Okay. Presuming you all know how the rules work, we're going to get the team leader on each of the 2 teams up on the first button. There we go, just like that. Okay. And I get this wonderful big flag line ball this time. Okay, I'm your host, the Professor, and welcome to Brony Feud. I keep blocking his view though. Okay, so these are all questions that we based on surveys, and wonderful David here went on a wonderful set. So these are very, very current. The surveys were done on Reddit about a week ago. And to keep in mind, this is before this episode aired, just in case that may or may not be relevant. Okay, so team leaders, have yourself ready on your buttons. And let me take out. Yeah, one hand on your back and
Hands flat on the table. Hands flat on the table. Hands flat on the table. Hands on the table, yes. Yes, sir!
And I would just want to mention at the beginning, just in case I do forget afterwards, that all the prizes for this were donated by Core Games, all available in Burnaby and Richmond.
Yeah!
Yeah! Core Games. Okay, so if we're ready to begin, Survey said, I'll be asking a question. Whoever comes up with the answer, the other opposing team has the opportunity of beating the answer if it is a higher mark. So, first question. How do you watch My Little Pony? Yes.
YouTube.
YouTube. Is YouTube up on the screen? Is YouTube up on the screen? Survey says?
How do you run Family Feud?
Really bad.
We're not on phone.
Not my laptop, everyone. Okay, hold on, I got it.
Just imagine the big budget we have for this.
Wait, what?
I want it angry! Everyone go!
Judge, how does that fall?
It's like a real show. You say one thing and you do another.
I would just like to point out this show is not run by Brony.
Well, it is.
No, it isn't.
We're fixing it.
The one behind the thing is a broom.
But he's I just, no.
Let's not start that.
I will.
Okay, so what are we doing?
We're delaying.
We are delaying. Stretching. Okay.
I'll look at my fingers.
Dance off.
Just ask yourself, what would Steve Harvey do? Yes!
And YouTube was the number one answer. So, will you play or pass?
We'll play.
You will play. Okay. So, second player, how do you watch MLP?
Go-Go Anime.
Go-Go Anime. Is Go-Go Anime on the board? Ooh. It's okay. How do you watch My Little Pony?
On the Hub Network.
On the Hub Network.
Good boy.
Yay! Good boys do count. And how do you watch My Little Pony?
On Treehouse.
On Treehouse. Do we have Treehouse on the board? Ooh. No pressure. One more X. They get a chance to steal. Yeah, no pressure, Fluttershy. None at all. It's not all on you. How do you watch My Little Pony?
On Vimeo.
Vimeo. On Vimeo. Is Vimeo on the board? Ooh. Okay, you guys have a very short period of time to confer together as to what your answer will be. And if you got it, okay. And your chance to steal the points, the answer is?
Daily Motion.
Is Daily Motion on the board? Oh!
Widescreen, iTunes.
What?
So Team Unicorn is now in the lead with 57 points. And survey number 3 question, number 3 answer was? Live stream. And how else do you watch My Little Pony?
This is pretty obscure.
The internet? What is that? And how else do you watch My Little Pony? Number 5 is download or torrent. Alright. Okay, now we can get the second player on the team up at the joy buzzer. And second player on the team up at the joy buzzer.
We got another problem. It's on the wrong multiplier.
So, what was your favorite part of the episode?
Twilight going OP and going Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I thought it was slightly Dragon Ball Z-ish myself.
What, because the ending?
And what was your favorite point in the what we had left?
Same thing, you know, Dragon Ball Z, Tyrek, and, you know, stuff going all out, going ham. You know, like the Super Saiyan, Virginia stuff? Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Okay, is this looking like we're almost there? Are we ready? Okay, our technical advisor says we are ready. So both of you have your hands ready on the button?
On the table.
Oh, sorry, on the table. One hand on your back, okay. And who is ready? We are ready, right? Okay. Who's your favorite background pony?
Derpy.
Derpy. Is Derpy on the board? Number one. You guys are going to play or pass? Play or pass?
What were we supposed to say?
Okay. Okay. So then well, who's your favorite background pony?
Lyra Heartstrings.
Lyra Heartstrings. On the board? Yes. Who's your favorite background pony?
Bon Bon.
Bon Bon. Is Bon Bon on the board? Oh. And what? Copy answers. And, who is your favorite background pony?
DJ Pone 3.
DJ Phone 3.
Final scratch.
Final scratch. Excellent. And who is your favorite background pony?
Octavia Melody.
Octavia Yeah. And then who's your favorite background pony?
I believe the correct answer is Applejack.
Background pony. Is Applejack on the board? Okay. Of the top 8, who's your favorite background pony? There is a time limit.
Really? Dr. Hooves.
Dr. Who's. And who's your favorite background pony?
It was that pony in that episode with
I don't think that one qualifies.
Oh, okay.
And no helping from the audience, please.
Soren.
Soren. Is Soren on the board? Ooh. Here's your chance to get all the points for the team, or the other team gets a chance to steal. Your other team may want to start. That's right, they're starting the huddle already. They might have the answer. So in the meantime, who is your favorite background pony?
How about the jelly pony from the guy who gets stuck in
Is there a name?
the jelly pony?
Jelly Pony. Oh. Okay, over on this team.
We're trying to talk here. Didn't mind.
Say what? Okay, here's your chance to steal the points. If you guys are obviously in conference. So the question is, who is your favorite background pony? And you only have so much time. Okay. Who's the third in line? So
Third in line.
yeah.
Team leader.
Oh, team leader. Sorry, team leader. Get back up here. Team leader.
I don't know.
Team leader. Okay, team leader. Who is your favorite background pony?
Cody.
Colgate. If it's on the board, you get to steal the points. And the last one in the top 8 is
Who didn't say this?
Big Macintosh.
He speaks.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's a special exception.
Okay, if we can get the third person from each team up on, and with one hand on your back, other hand on the table. Yeah. And here we have the top 6 answers. The question is, what type of My Little Pony merchandise do you have the most of?
Figurines / collectibles, kind of thing like that.
Figurines. Figure, number 1. Play or pass?
Play.
You will play. Okay. What type of My Little Pony merchandise do you have the most of?
Plushies.
Plushies. Is plushies on the board? Excellent. What type of My Little Pony merchandise do you have the most of?
Cards.
Cards. Nice background sound effect there. Are cards on the board?
Yes.
Trading cards. That will do. What type of My Little Pony merchandise do you have the most of?
Comic books.
Comic books. Are comic books on the board? What type of My Little Pony merchandise do you have the most of?
T-shirts.
T-shirts. Do we have T-shirts on the board? And what type of My Little Pony merchandise do you have the most of?
DVDs.
DVDs. Are DVDs on the board? What are DVDs? Okay, what type of My Little Pony merchandise do you have the most of?
Oh gosh. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea.
Body pillows. Body pillows.
No!
Art.
Art.
Art. Is art on the board?
You were this close to a strike. You wouldn't have said that. Oh, yeah.
Okay, if we could get the next player of each team up, one hand on the table, the other hand on your back. Top 9 answers on the board. Survey says, this is double points, so no pressure at all.
It's first to 400.
Yeah, it's the first team to 400, so this just helps speed you up even faster.
Oh, great.
Name a mythical creature. Do these buttons come with a warranty?
Zoom in on this. Zoom in on this. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna.
Okay. Name a mythical creature.
Chimera.
Chimera. Chimera, however you pronounce it. Is that on the board? Ooh. The other team has a chance to steal. Name something. Name a mythical creature. Something on the board.
Draconicus.
Whatever Discord.
Discord.
Judge, do you understand? Oh! So you have the higher points. Do you want to play or pass? Play. Okay. So next player, name a mythical creature.
Griffin.
Griffin. Is Griffin on the board? Number 1 answer. Name a mythical creature.
Manticore.
Manticore. Is Manticore on the board? Name a mythical creature.
Dragon.
Dragon. Is Dragon on the board? Puffed his way up there nicely. Name a mythical creature.
Centaur.
Centaur. Is Centaur on the board? Ooh. Obviously they had not seen this episode yet. Name a mythical creature.
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Is Phoenix on the board? Ooh. This is based on people who are on Reddit. Name a mythical creature.
Cockatrice.
Cockatrice. Is Cockatrice on the board? Oh! Other team, here's your chance to steal the points and get on the board. You have a few minutes. You have a very short time to confer together to come up with it. Yeah, huddle yourself up. Name a mythical creature. You're looking for anything that's on the board. How long do they have? How long do they have? Okay. You're running out of time. Do you have an answer yet? And we need the team leader to come up with the answer. Okay. Name a mythical creature.
Cerberus.
Cerberus. Is Cerberus on the board for the steal? Oh. It's still anybody's game. And so on the board we have number 4 was Hydra. And number 6 mythical creature is
I can't believe nobody got this.
Unicorn. You forgot to look in the mirror.
Pegasus and Alicorn, right?
And number 7, Orthros. And the 8th mythical creature is Minotaur. Okay, we can get the next player on each of the 2 teams up on the buttons. I have that poor of a memory. I forget things almost as quickly as I think of them. Which would help explain why when Silver and I were at a convention a while ago, we had the Care Bear versus My Little Pony panel. It was quite funny. It's actually available to view on YouTube for anybody who wishes to actually dig it out. Okay, are we? Is this up here saying that we're ready?
Yes.
Okay, so have your one hand on the table.
Don't break the button.
I'll try not to break it.
And disregard the scores at the moment. Okay, so the question. So survey top 10 questions. Survey says, based on Reddit, what is the worst thing that could happen during a convention? Yes.
Viruses, sickness.
Viruses, sickness. Is that on the board? Ooh. Let me make it. Okay. Okay. And worst thing that can happen during the convention?
Lack of sleep.
Lack of sleep. Sleep deprivation. Okay, now what? We just go back and forth? Okay. Okay, next player on the thing. What is the worst thing that can happen during the convention?
Las Pegasus.
Las Pegasus.
Run out of money.
Is that what Las Pegasus means?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so does that mean they have a chance to steal this though?
Actually, she does. Yes, she does.
Okay.
No, wait. Did he buzz first?
Yeah, he goes first, yes. Yeah, okay. So here's your chance to possibly...
He does.
Okay, so the next player. What is the worst thing that can happen during the convention?
Okay, neck beards.
Neck beards.
That's what Reddit would say.
Hey, I own a fedora.
Okay, so are you guys going to play or pass? Play. Okay, so then we have... Yeah, because we went down through. Okay, what's the worst thing that could happen during a convention? Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Judge, is spaghetti on the board?
That's really hard to interpret.
I know. That's why I have to confer to the judge, because I don't even know the answers. What is the worst thing that can happen during a convention?
Cosplay malfunction.
Cosplay malfunction. Sounds good. Is it on the board? Worst thing that can happen during a convention?
Fire.
Fire. What is the worst thing? I'm sorry. What is the worst thing that can happen during a convention?
Broken merchandise.
Broken merchandise. Is broken merchandise on the board? Oh. Okay, Team Pegasi has a chance to confer together. And you're looking for what is the worst thing that can happen during a convention. And remember, you do have a limited amount of time. Okay, time. Do you have an answer? What's the worst thing? So we need your team leader. What is the worst thing that could happen during a convention?
Canceling the convention or an event.
Canceled. Is the cancel or canceling the event on the board? Oh. So that gives Team Unicorn.
That's they're at 396.
Oh. Wow. Okay. So this is a triple round? Oh, right. Okay. So, number one, what's the worst thing that could happen during a convention? Bomb. Terrorism. Hey. I didn't bring it. I wasn't there. The worst thing I've ever had is radiation. True story. Number 4. Death or injury. And number 5. World ends. Number 6. Harassment. Especially from pandas. And number 7. And the 8th worst thing that can happen during a convention is VIPs harassed. Never pick on the people who are running the show. And number 9, World War III. For those who are asking where this came from, it came from Reddit. Remember, Reddit. And number 10, haters come. Oh, haters will hate. Okay. Okay, this is the final round. This is anybody's game at this point. This is triple scores. Okay, if your hands are ready, is the judge ready? He's for sure, okay. How did you first hear about My Little Pony? Yes.
Brony panel.
Brony panel. Is Brony panel on the board? Oh. How did you first hear about My Little Pony?
The internet.
The internet. Is internet on the board?
It's too general. That one was too general. I have to go with
Okay. So we'll go on the next player. How did you first hear about My Little Pony?
4chan.
4chan. Is 4chan on the board? Not being number one, will you have a chance to steal it? How did you first hear about My Little Pony?
Reddit.
Reddit. Oh. Yeah, I know. I'm having it there. It'd be nice to have wireless microphones.
Not after that's gone.
Yeah, you know what's
Okay. How did you first hear about My Little Pony?
A friend.
A friend is a friend. Because it's all about that. How did you first hear about My Little Pony?
Furry fandom.
Furry fandom. Is that on the board? It's valid, just not on the board.
That's how I got there.
How did you first hear about My Little Pony?
DeviantArt.
DeviantArt. DeviantArt on the board. Ooh. How did you first hear about My Little Pony?
Conventions.
Conventions. Is conventions on the board? Ooh. Okay, Team Pagasai, confer together. You have a chance of stealing all the points. You have a short period of time. Tick, 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 tick. They want to push. Okay, I think your time is about up. How did you first hear about My Little Pony?
Memes.
Memes. For all the points is memes on the board. Oh. And that gives team unicorns. Thank you. I have a horrible memory. I need big placards. So Team Unicorn wins. Yeah. Yay. Okay, so Team Unicorn, you win. Oh, right. We have to do this first. Right. So how did you first hear about My Little Pony? Family, siblings. Number 4. Forums. And what's over there? YouTube. And the last one is games. I obviously missed something not being on the internet. Okay, so Team Unicorn wins all the points and they get the prizes. And there are 6 prizes for the 6 of you, so what you could do is you could just simply roll a die as to which one you get. I saw a die over here earlier. Okay.
Just to say as well, the plushie that was donated by Core Games, we're going to redonate it. That's going to get signed by our guests at Brony Can and go into our charity auction. So if any of you fancy getting it once it's been scrolled on by famous people, be a Brony Can.
So on this side here, your team name is?
Team Milady.
That again?
Team Milady.
My Lady. Okay, Milady sounds like a verb. Okay, so we have the team My Ladies, and then this is team?
Best Korea.
Best Korea? Best Korea. Okay, did we get that, Judge? Okay, so we have...
Best Korea.
Okay, we can get the team leaders up, ready to one hand on the table, one hand on your back. Oh, Best Korea and Lady. Okay. side we have the Team Miladies, and on that side we have Team Pony Korea. Okay, best for 300 points. Okay, have your hands ready on your on the table. And this is survey says, based from Reddit, the top 6 answers. We are looking for, where do you go for My Little Pony art?
Connection. Oh, wait, what? Internet. Yeah.
Internet.
Go to the first answer.
Okay, where do you go for My Little Pony art?
Comic book shop.
Comic book shop.
This will be fast.
Where do you go for My Little Pony art?
DeviantArt.
DeviantArt. DeviantArt's on the board. Here's your, and since it's not number 1, you have a chance to steal or play. Where do you go for My Little Pony art?
Tumblr.
Tumblr. Tumblr. What? Team Milady gets to play. And where do you go for My Little Pony art?
Conventions.
Conventions. Conventions are not on the board. Where do you go for My Little Pony art?
Derby Bureau.
Nice.
Excellent. Where do you go for My Little Pony art? Throw out any answer at all. Outlandish something. Oh, time ran out. And where do you go for My Little Pony art?
Reddit.
Reddit. Number 1 answer. Surprise. Where do you go for My Little Pony art?
Equestria Daily.
Equestria Daily. And where do you go for My Little Pony art?
Facebook.
Well, my ears are now bleeding.
Sorry. I didn't do it. So you said?
I said Facebook.
Facebook. Is Facebook on the board? Ooh. So Pony Korea has a chance to confer together. And here's your chance to steal the points. Your answer is?
Imager.
Imager. Is Imager on the board? Oh. And so where do you go for My Little Pony art? The last question was, or the last answer? 4chan. The original birthplace of all this family. Top 7 answers. Survey says, what is the most controversial thing that's happened in the show or the fandom?
Derpy.
Derpy. Is Derpy on the board? Derpy game. Ooh. Play or pass?
Play.
Okay.
No.
No, you're next. No, they'll be. Oh, okay. Back. Okay, so that means he's next. Okay, so back in order. Okay. What is the most controversial thing that's happened in the show or the fandom?
Bronies himself, the challenge of masculinity.
Okay. All right.
I presume the judge heard that. I was confused. What is the most controversial thing that's happened in the show or the fandom?
Panels.
Panels. Panels on the board? Oh. What is the most controversial thing that's happened in the show or the fandom? Just throw anything out. First thing that pops in your mind. Anything? First thing you can think of. Other team has a chance to confer. Are you conferring together? Okay. What is the most controversial thing that's happened in the show or the fandom?
Alicorn Twilight.
Alicorn Twilight. Is that on the board?
Yeah!
All right. And so you get the point, so you're in the game. And then...
Lowest number to highest or highest?
Okay. Number 3 was... C.
C and D.
And number 4? Lauren leaving. That could cause some issues. Number 5? Equestrian girls. Yeah. And number 6? Las Vegas. And number 7, to round it out, Slob.
All of those choices.
Why wasn't Flash Sentry on there?
Okay, if we can get the next person on each team up, ready to
I knew all 3 of them.
Is this double? Oh, okay, so double scores. If your hands are ready on the table and the other hand on your back. Survey says, top surveys, top 6 questions, sorry, top 6 answers. What's inside the box?
Click it.
What's inside the box?
It's a Reddit thing.
This is the top 6 from Reddit. Plop. Yeah. So the top 6 answers from the survey says from Reddit, what's inside the box?
What?
Speak up.
No, say what you just said.
Twilight's Castle. Is Twilight's Castle on the board? So, top 6 answers from the Reddit survey. What's inside the box?
You gotta ask the expert. You gotta ask Eric.
Oh, me. Okay.
Discord.
Discord. And what's inside the box?
Rainbow power.
Rainbow power. Is that on the board? Rainbow power.
We get it.
Okay. So continuing on. What's inside the box?
Princess Skyla.
Princess Skyla. Is Princess Skyla? And okay. What's inside the box?
New Elements of Harmony.
New Elements of Harmony.
I'm going to, because I see a picture of that.
And what's inside the box? Flufflepuff? Flufflepuff. Is Flufflepuff on the board?
It's like half right. No, it's not.
It's not right. Did anybody not see the picture when you opened the box?
That was 3 X's, correct? Okay. So here's your chance to confer together and potentially steal all the points. Have you guys come up with an answer? Okay. Team leader, what is inside the box?
More wings.
More wings. More wings on the board? Yeah! You steal the points. And we're going to go from the lowest up. So, number 6. Shorten your sky. And number 5 was? Nothing. One of my specialties. And number 3? Friendship. And the number 1 answer to what's inside the box? Another box. Okay, we can get the next player of each of the 2 teams to come out.
Flufflepuff should have been out there though, because he did an awkward face on it.
Okay. Survey says from Reddit, top 7 answers. Your hands are ready.
Shut up, David.
What is the best thing about the fandom? Art. Art. Is art on the board? Art is on the board. The chance to steal. What is the best thing about the fandom?
They're inclusive.
Inclusiveness. It is. Unfortunately, it's not the number one. So, next player on your team is... Okay. What is the best thing about the fandom?
Ponies.
Ponies. Are ponies on the board? Oh. What is the best thing about the fandom?
The cloth?
Cloth. Really? Is that the best thing? I don't know. It seems a little exclusive.
I'm going to give it to him.
Fan content. Okay. What is the best thing about the fandom?
Music.
Music. Is music on the board? Yes, it is. And what is the best thing about the fandom?
Animations.
Animations. Animation on the board? No, it's not. What is the best thing about the fandom?
Conventions.
Conventions. Are conventions on the board? Oh. Okay, your team gets to confer together. You're not conferring? Okay, you all seem to have already have it figured out. So, for the steal of the points, what is the best thing about the fandom?
The community.
The community. Is community on the board? And the number 6 answer was creativity. And what's the best thing about the fandom? Number 5 is friendliness.
Friendship. Magic Mr. Light.
Anybody's game.
It's still anybody's game. It can go in any direction.
Last round.
This is the very last round. This is the one that counts. Whoever has the most points at the end of this round will win the game. So next player on each side. Okay, one hand on the table, the other one hand on your back. Okay. Survey says, as of a week ago on Reddit, with many people replying, wasn't it something like 600? 600 people replied.
Wow.
It was interesting to trim it down. Top 8 answers. Name your favorite My Little Pony musician.
Living Tombstone.
Living Tombstone. Number 1 answer. Play or pass? Good play. Name your favorite My Little Pony musician.
Mike the microphone.
Mike the mic.
What?
Ooh. Top 8 answers. Controversy. Ooh. Name your favorite My Little Pony musician.
Mando Pony?
Mando Pony. On the board?
Only 3.
Name your favorite My Little Pony musician. Wooden Toaster. Are they? They are on the board. Name your favorite My Little Pony musician.
Ponyphonic.
Ponyphonic.
Wow. Oh, he's last one over there.
Oh, right. Name your favorite My Little Pony musician.
So great and powerful.
So great and powerful. Are they on the board? Name your favorite My Little Pony musician.
Acoustic Brony.
Acoustic Brony. Are they on the board?
Ow!
Oh. Okay, your team needs to confer together. Okay. Name your favorite My Little Pony musician. This is for all the points. This is for the win of the game. Your answer is
Alex S.
Alex S. Are they on the board? Okay.
I can't believe nobody got it.
Okay, well, let's find out what they were. Let's go with number 7 first, please. Okay, let's go with number 6. Black Griffin. Aviators. And number 2.
How did nobody say this?
Daniel Ingram. Oh, what's the name of the guy who wrote most of it?
No.
Number 7. Prince whatever. Ever. Well, that makes the Pony Korea the grand winners with 239 over 107. I thank you all for coming in and joining the Brony Feud.